Hey, welcome back. So now we're going to the whole process of building the page, but we're also going to include the process of registering your domain. If you don't know, stick with us so you can just check how to do it properly. Second, we're going to buy a hosting service. And the third thing, we're going to install all the plugins, all the necessary information and technology features, everything we need to build the page. So if you know any of these steps, you can skip to the next one, until you finalize watching exactly what is the information, what is the module you really want to learn how to do it. Okay, if you don't know anything about it, don't worry, we're gonna go all the way from the beginning to the end. Okay, so that's it. Let's go. The first thing you have to have, technically speaking, is the name, right? Is a domain, which is www.yourname.com. So we're going to register the domain first. Second, we're going to go all the way to the server or to the hosting company and buy a service, buy our hosting service, where you're going to host our website on that specific server on the company. And then after that, we can install the plugins. We're going to move forward the plugins and any necessary technology, and then start building the website. So I'm gonna break down these videos in 3, 4, maybe 5 modules, so you can skip to the next one, right? So this one is gonna be specifically for registering your domain, okay? So let's do it. First thing you have to go, it's on GoDaddy.com. So this website is pretty much the top one for anyone who want to buy a domain. So it's very simple. Okay, I'm gonna just jump to my account, but before I jump to my account, you have to learn that this bar here, this search bar, is the main bar for you to find if the name you're looking for is available. Okay, let me type something that is very common. For example, websites.com, right? Websites.com is probably, yeah, its domain is taken already. Someone already bought the domain. Maybe yesterday, maybe 10 years ago, 20 years ago. So you cannot use this one because it's already taken. So you have to create a specific domain, a different domain that nobody has access to. I know sometimes it looks like, man, come on, everybody knows that. This is not true. You're gonna find a lot of clients, a lot of customers that have no idea what domain is, how to register, how to protect their domains, and how to keep paying every month, every year to make sure they keep their domain intact. Okay, so it's very basic information, but I know a lot of people, and I have experience every single month. People don't know what is the concept behind the domain. And even when you have to connect emails, do all the transition of information back and forth, they don't know. So this is a very important step. If you don't know how to do it, let's go through the process. Okay. All right. So our project. Let me go back to the Photoshop here. Our project is a Italian restaurant, right? So this is our template from our last class, our last module. And the name is Italian Village Gourmet and Pizza Bar. It's a long name. It's a very long name. So let's try to find Italian Village, maybe gourmet.com. Okay. Let's see if there's anybody here with this domain. So I just have my account. I have my GoDaddy account ready. Okay. So I can just jump on my account. It's not going to be a big deal. You can see I already log into my GoDaddy account. So you have to create your account first on GoDaddy and then buy your domain. So let's find ItalianVillage.com. Let's see if we have it. Okay, ItalianVillage.com is $100,000. This is a premium domain. Okay, let's add the gourmet.com. All right, let's see it. All right, ItalianVillageGourmet.com is available. So let's do it. Let's get it. Okay, so the first thing is like, the button, they try to sell a lot of different stuffs here. The most important thing for you now is the domain. Is any other service they try to sell you, just skip. Okay, at this point, the only thing you need is the domain. So ItalianVillageGourmet.com. So let's go there and get it. All right, it's adding to the cart. So I'm gonna go through the process of buying it. I'm gonna buy just for 1 year, and the cost is gonna be $11, $12, and then that's it. So let me go back and continue shopping and finalize this purchase right now. So let's go. Looks good. Let's keep going. I don't want a full protection. This is another $10. Start a website for free. I don't want it as well. I don't want any of this. This is all just add-ons. Add-ons, they're just add-ons. You don't have to buy it. Let's continue to the cart. All right. So $11.99. 1 year. I have to renew this domain. After 1 year, I have to pay another $12. Okay. So I'm ready to pay. So I'm going to pay it and move forward with my process here. Okay. And we're ready to go. We're all set. All right. So ItalianVillageGourmet.com is yours. So nobody else in the entire planet can take this domain for me now. It belongs to me. So if I want to sell this domain, of course I can sell it, but now it belongs to me. If I pay again in 1 year, it's going to keep this domain is going to stay under my ownership. Okay. Besides that, if I don't pay, if I skip the payment next year, and this domain is going to become available again in the market, and any person can take it. So I tell my clients all the time, please make sure you pay your domain, or at least pay your domain for 5 years, 10 years. So you don't have to worry about that. Nobody's going to take it an entire decade. Okay, make sure this is a very important information you keep for yourself and you pass along for your clients. Okay, so this is my dashboard for my domain. Okay, this is everything I have specifically, all the settings I have to do, everything I have to do with my domain is right here. So I'm gonna keep this window right there, and we're gonna move to the hosting company now. Hosting company is another thing, it's another important step. So let's go to the hosting company. The company of my choice for this specific project, which is a small website, is a small page, is Hostgator. Why? Because of the price. It's very affordable. So if you go on Hostgator.com and you go under hosting tab, the hosting tab right here, go under WordPress hosting, and then you're going to select a starter plan. The starter plan is a very affordable plan. It's like $5-6 per month. So if you pay, I think, per year, but it's not going to be that expensive. Let's keep this one. The starter plan, it covers one website, 100,000 visits per month, and 1 gigabyte of space, which is more than enough. Or if you're going to jump a little bit, you have 2 websites, 200 visits per month, and 2 gigs of space. This for the small website is more than enough. Believe me, you don't need anything more than that. If you're just keeping a promotional page and landing page, a small website, nothing without too many pictures, without too many galleries, this is a perfect plan. You don't have to, break your bank to have a hosting company working for you. This is the best option so far in the market. And it's simple. It's just straightforward. So let me just jump on this starter plan. The starter plan is 1 gigabyte. So now we have to give some informations, basic informations for the Hostgator. So the first information I have to give is the domain. What is the domain you're gonna use for the website? And you have to say, I already own this domain. So because we just bought the domain, it's right here, ItalianGourmet.com. Let me copy my domain from my GoDaddy. Just copying the text, and just put over here as my domain because I already own this domain. Let me just make a little bit bigger so you can really visualize what I'm doing here. Okay. The second thing below, second step, is choose the number of blogs. Let's say starter, one site, is 36 months, $5.99, but I just want to pay per month. So it's going to be $14.95 per month. Okay. This is going to be the price. All right. Nice. The second thing is create your Hostgator account. So let me just change that. So let's create a new email. Let's do info@learn240.com. This is our email. You can send emails to this one to talk directly with me. It's going to be my pleasure to answer your questions. The password gonna create a password right here. Let's say, all right, so this is my password. A security pin is gonna be, all right, so payments completed. Get ready, we're setting up your account. We're building your Hostgator account. So this is gonna take a couple minutes, okay? And then you're gonna come back as soon as finished, okay? Just 1 second. I'm gonna speed up a little bit so I see you soon. All right, so while they were setting up the account, let me check my email. And I just checked my email now and I receive an email from Hostgator. So I have a button here saying go to Hostgator. This is just the button that takes directly to my dashboard on Hostgator. And here you go, they're saying welcome Rodrigo. So this is my welcome screen. Then I have hosting right here on the left side. And then under hosting, I have my service, my hosting server available here, and it says manage. So I click on manage right here. And then after that, you can see the installation is still pending because they're still installing the server, make sure is everything ready for us. But while we're doing this, we have to do a very important step. We have to go here under name servers, okay? And the name servers, we have two information here, the NS1 and the NS2, okay? So let me zoom in a little bit. So you can see NS1 and NS2. All right, so based on that information, we need to copy both informations from the two servers and copy that and add under our domain settings. In other words, what you're going to do now is tell GoDaddy where our website is going to be located. Because every time someone types ItalianVillageGourmet.com, they will be redirected to our server on Hostgator. So it's important for us to tell GoDaddy where the website is located. How can you do that? So let's go to view our domain settings right here, the first box right here. Now to manage DNS right here. Manage DNS. And then after that, you have the box saying name servers, right? Name servers. Let me go back again to the entire process so you can understand. After you register your domain, you're going to have this dashboard. You go straight to view domains and hit manage DNS right here. Then you go to this page, scroll down again, and then you go to name servers, and then you hit the button change. Okay, then you have to hit the button enter my own name servers, and now you have two steps here, two areas where you're going to fill with the information from Hostgator. So let's go back to Hostgator again and see if our server is installed. Then after it is installed, we're going to have the information from the domain. So we have one information here is WNS67.hostgator.com. So WNS67. Let's go back and add WNS67.hostgator.com. And the next one is WNS68.hostgator.com, and just save it. All right, you're gonna say they're saying this is a risky configuration because you can redirect your website whoever you want. You can redirect to Google, redirect to a different website. So since we are connecting to our specific server, is 100% safe. So you just hit yes, I consent to update this information, and hit continue. All right, now it's saying it's gonna take a little while for all the configuration from the name servers to take place. So it usually can take 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, or more. It depends on how fast these servers are, how fast GoDaddy are. So let me take, in generally, 30 minutes, it's all set. Okay, So let's use 30 minutes as a reference, but it can take up to 2 or 3 hours. Okay, so do not rush this moment because we are connecting GoDaddy and Hostgator. We are connecting two companies in two different places in two servers. So we have to wait their process to take place. So GoDaddy and Hostgator, now they're talking to connect their servers. So every time someone type Italian Village Gourmet, goes straight to GoDaddy. Right? So let's skip this process. I'm gonna pause the video right now and I'm gonna come back when everything's connected. All right, so now we have the page on Hostgator installed, and is everything ready to go. So this is the difference between the previous dashboard and the actual dashboard when you have your WordPress installation ready. So now you can see now, for example, my Hostgator blog. You have the WordPress admin, you have the cache settings, you have email accounts, you have the code guard, site log, manage FTP, and SSL, right? So you have all these areas here. We're not going to talk about every single one, but you're going to go straight to the WordPress so you can start building the page right now. Okay, next video we go jump directly to WordPress. Okay, see you there.